Did you know that choosing the wrong web hosting for your WordPress site could cost you traffic, security, and even sales for your business? Imagine waking up one morning to find your website down. Customers can't access it, Google's dropping your rankings, and support is nowhere to be found. Scary, right? Well, that's exactly why web hosting is so important, specifically WordPress web hosting. Hey, I'm Bjorn, and in this video, we're breaking down WordPress web hosting, what it is, why it matters, and how to avoid costly mistakes when choosing a hosting provider. Whether you're just starting your first website or looking to upgrade your hosting for better performance, this video will help you make the right decision. At the end of the video, I'll fill you in on what I think is one of the best WordPress managed hosting providers right now. Your web host isn't just where your website lives. It controls your site speed, security, and reliability. Pick the wrong one, and your website could be slow, vulnerable to hackers, and even go offline when you least expect it. But with the right hosting, your site will run smoothly, load quickly, and stay secure. Let's take a look at some common scenarios. Have you ever tried to open a website that took forever to load? What did you do? You probably hit the back button, right? Well, so did I, and so did your visitors. And guess what? Your hosting plays a huge role in how fast your WordPress site loads. If your hosting is slow, no amount of optimization will fully fix it.
29THD03.
Two, 9,
THD03.
T,
Google recommends that websites load in under 2 seconds. Anything longer than that, and you risk losing visitors and potential customers. A good hosting provider ensures that your site runs quickly by using fast servers, solid-state storage, and caching technologies. Now imagine you launch a new product, and suddenly thousands of people visit your website at once. Will your hosting be able to handle the traffic, or will your site crash? Cheap shared hosting often struggles under heavy traffic, and it will probably crash. That's why choosing a scalable hosting plan is key. If you expect growth, look for hosting that can handle more traffic without slowing down or crashing your site. And it goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway, this is especially important if you run an online store, a membership site, or a growing blog with lots of visitors, because downtime means lost money. Site speed is super important, but it's only one aspect of your website. Your website also needs to be secure. WordPress powers over 40% of the web, which unfortunately makes it a big target for hackers, malware, and cyber attacks. If your hosting isn't secure, your site can be vulnerable, even if you have strong passwords and security plugins. Reliable web hosts provide features like firewall protection, daily backups, automatic software updates, and SSL certificate to keep your site safe and secure. If something goes wrong, you'll want 24/7 customer support that actually helps, not a chatbot that keeps you stuck in an endless loop. That's what WordPress-specific hosting can provide for you. As you're starting to realize, not all hosting is created equal. Some hosts are optimized specifically for WordPress, while others just offer the bare minimum. If you're running a WordPress website, looking for a host that includes features like one-click WordPress installations, automatic updates, staging environments, WordPress optimized performance, and WordPress specific security is what you should be doing. Some premium hosts even offer managed hosting, which means that they handle all the security updates and optimizations for you, so you can focus on growing your business instead of dealing with technical headaches. Now before we move on, let me quickly warn you about some common hosting mistakes that many beginners make. Number 1, they buy cheap shared hosting. That often means overcrowded servers, slow load times, and poor support. Number 2, they buy hosting with limited resources. Some providers advertise unlimited bandwidth, but throttle your speed if you get too much traffic. Avoid these hosts if you can. Number 3, no backups or poor security. If your site gets hacked, you could lose everything if you don't have a proper backup. Number 4, hidden fees. Some hosts lure you in with super low prices, but renewal rates skyrocket after the first year. If any of these sound familiar, don't worry. We're about to talk about how to choose the right hosting so you don't have to fall for any of these common traps. All right, now that we know why web hosting is so crucial for your WordPress site, let's tackle the big question. How do you choose the right hosting? With so many options out there, it's easy to be overwhelmed. But don't worry, I'm going to break it down for you so you can make the best choice for your website. First, let's talk about the different types of hosting you'll come across. Each one has its pros and cons depending on your needs and budget. First, shared hosting is budget-friendly but crowded. This is the cheapest and most beginner-friendly option, but there's a catch. You're sharing server space with hundreds of other websites. If one of them suddenly gets a traffic spike, your site could slow down too. It's fine for small personal blogs, but not ideal for serious businesses. Next, there's virtual private servers, or VPS hosting. It offers more control and better performance. A VPS is like having your own private section of a server, so you get more speed and control compared to shared hosting. It's a good middle ground for growing websites that need better performance but don't want to pay for a fully dedicated server. Third, we have managed WordPress hosting. This is best for hassle-free performance. This is where things get really good. With managed WordPress hosting, the hosting company takes care of all the technical stuff for you. Updates, security, speed optimizations, and backups. It's more expensive than shared hosting, but if you're serious about your website and your business, the peace of mind is worth it. Fourth, we have dedicated hosting and cloud hosting, and this is for high traffic websites. If you're running a large e-commerce site or a high traffic blog, you might need dedicated or cloud hosting. Dedicated hosting gives you an entire server to yourself. No sharing, no slowdowns. And cloud hosting spreads your site across multiple servers around the world, making it super reliable and scalable. These options cost more, but are essential for high traffic websites. Before you make your final decision, here's a quick checklist of what to look for in a great WordPress hosting provider. 1. Fast servers and performance optimizations. Your site needs to load in under 2 seconds. 2. Strong security and daily backups. Hackers never take a day off. Your security shouldn't either. 3. Can your hosting handle traffic spikes without crashing? Because it needs to. 4. WordPress specific features, one-click installs, automatic updates, staging environments, etc. 5. Reliable customer support, because when things go wrong, you want help from real people and fast. So if you find a hosting provider that checks all those boxes, you're definitely on the right track. And I promised I would share a WordPress web hosting service that checks all the boxes, and here it is. It's Kinsta. They're fast out of the box, they provide top-notch security built in, they have experts ready to help whenever you need it. If you want to learn more about Kinsta, check out the case studies I've linked to in the description down below. They're really interesting. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. And of course, subscribe for more WordPress tips, tutorials, and ways to grow your website the right way. As always, I really appreciate your support. And now check out this playlist right up here, which is all about optimizing your contact forms.